Alright guys, I'm back for some more ramen noodles. This is completely new to me. I've never had this kind before. I have had this brand before called Mama. This one is labeled Oriental styled non-fried instant noodles. Interesting. Wonder if I have to boil it. Hope not. We'll find out. Really neat, beautiful green packaging. Wow, this is different. It's like it's been, I don't know, it's just not as light. I should probably have read more about it, but we'll find out in a second here. Non-fried noodles. Cool, product of Thailand. It's duck flavor again, which we had duck flavor before. Set that aside. Packaging just like before. Kind of old school. So when they first came out, gosh, 30, 40 years ago, it's always been 3 packages. And then they combined these two like in one package. But I'm just gonna put it all in like I normally do. There's the oil. Oops, get it far enough. Then the herbs and seasonings, salts. Usually the good stuff right here. And off to the distance, I actually have I had pho this weekend. And in pho, there's usually a steak that's in the stock. It's kept boiling. It becomes almost kind of like shredded beef. At least that's how I make it. Not everybody makes it that way, so I'm gonna use that stock just because it's available and it's delicious. It probably is gonna change a little bit in the flavor profiles of this, but that's okay. No rules, remember? Here we go. I'm just gonna pour the stock in. Oh, it looks delicious. And I'm gonna put the meat off to the side because I kind of want you to see it. And I can explain a little bit about how that works. Where's that lid? I can't find my little lid, so I have to use a big one. There we go. So, like I said, as I mentioned, I made pho this weekend for some friends, and this is part of it. Usually I throw in a giant, it's actually the sirloin part of the steak, but it should shred really easy. It's really delicious. So in pho, which you can find out through my other videos, is it's stock that is made from beef bones, beef itself, and then for flavoring there's star anise, there's coriander, and there's cinnamon, a whole onion, perhaps, maybe a little bit of oyster sauce, and it's just boiled for hours and hours and hours to make this other beautiful noodle dish. But I had some left, so I'm gonna use it for here, which I just did. And let's just check on this. Really curious now, since the noodles are not fried. Yes, it looks like it's gonna require boiling. Well, it's coming along. So as you know, instant noodles, kind of add some more water to it. Instant noodles, typically, you know, the ones that I've been sharing with you guys, are like these. You know, they're made and then they're dehydrated for easy hydration. And this product is brand new. Like it says, it comes non-fried noodles. Cool. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more stock hot water to it and see if it hydrates. Or else I could be wrong and we have to actually boil this sucker. We'll find out in a second here. Just waiting for my electric kettle to finish here. Interesting. Yes, I think it needs to be boiled. I don't think the water, kettle water will help. I'll try. So I'm adding more hot water. Let that sit for another 30 seconds or so and see what happens. But I think I'd have to boil it. So perhaps this is a healthier version, one that requires boiling. I'll have to read more about it and I'll post on it after I post this video. I will put it in my comments on how this to be. Okay. All right, let's try this out. It is hydrating. I think I like my noodles kind of not too soft anyways. But yes, it's gonna require some boiling. So I'm gonna put the whole thing back in the pot. Let that boil. If you don't mind, I'm gonna leave this recording. I may edit it later for you viewers. And I bet you it only takes like 20 seconds of boiling before the noodles get soft enough. While it's boiling, I'm gonna keep it really simple today. So there are several products out there called fried garlic chili oil. I think in Chinese restaurants you just ask for fried chili, sometimes they call it, but there's definitely usually garlic of some sort inside. Essentially all it is an oil of some type, and it's garlic that's been sauteed or fried, and then all combined. It might be a little salt. This one is not. This is homemade. All that's in here is fried garlics, shallots in olive oil, and then we added the ground fried chilies at the very end to make this product. Again, there's several companies out there that make this. This is a homemade version of it. So today, let me look at my water here. Yeah, that's all it took. It was just like 30 seconds of boiling, and then the noodles got hydrated enough, or at least soft enough. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, and if you watch my videos in the past, I like my noodles al dente, as the Italians would say, which just means to the tooth. I don't speak Italian, but I'm assuming has a relevance to that. But al dente is what they refer to as having noodles with a little bit of a texture or a crunch to it almost. In essence, like them and myself, I do not like mushy noodles. So here we are. That looks great. So again, these noodles are different. I'm gonna give you a close up here. Pretty neat. I would imagine this is healthier, but I'll have to read more about it. I will tell you about it in the comments. I'll put mint, green onions chopped up, and then I'm gonna put these in there as well. And yes, I know I'm supposed to taste the stuff first before I put it in, but not today. And I'll add some of this as I please. Give you a close up again.